Hello everybody, this is Sonia. We're in Australia and today I'm coming back to have another go at this piece here that I started. Well, I've been working on them from time to time because I do have a lot of different things that I'm working on from time to time. Okay, so now I think I'm going to put a little bit more. Actually, I still haven't finished down around there yet. I do notice these things when I come back onto it, okay. Now, this here needs a centre in it, and I don't know what to use for centres. I'm just going to have a look. I've actually tidied up my table. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. I can see where everything is now, because I did start to get a little bit messy. Now, I don't think it's what I need is in there. Somehow, I don't think it's in there. I put the wrong one. I think it's this one here. I'll just put the cotton back in there. All right. Nice day today. Yep, really nice day. It's been absolutely fantastic. We've had 28 and 20 and oh, it's been so good. Oh dear, I don't understand when people, I guess people in England think it's cold, it's hot, but it isn't. It's warm. It was not really that hot. I guess not unless you're out there walking around in it, I suppose. Right, now, so I need centres for those things, and I don't know if I've got anything on this either when I'm thinking about it. What I'm after. What am I looking for? Something. I've got little buttons. They're nice, aren't they? They're not going to take up too much space, though, are they? I've got two of those. Maybe they'd be too big. Maybe they'd be too big. I've been moving my arm about a bit this morning too, and I'm not happy about that. But anyway, I have to move. I just have to. Let me see. I'm just trying to find out what I'm going to put in this, because I don't want to. Oh gee, that looks nice, doesn't it? I like that one. I got two of those, I'm sure I got, yep. And these have been kicking around in here for ages, these two pieces. They have. These have been kicking around in here for ages. Buttons. I know what I do want to do. Well, what I do want to do, I should probably know. If I know what I'm doing, I could better go, couldn't I? I actually want to put a little X here on it somewhere. But I have to make it because I've only got these tiny ones here that I've actually sewn together. I could probably pull them apart if I had. Oh, the blue one looks nice. I like him. Could take them apart, I suppose, if I really want that, because this was hard to do. I can see by the back of it, it wasn't very good fun because it's a bit small. Yeah, there's a nice one. Oh, look, I like that. That's jazzy, isn't it? We'll do like the yellow one. Fluff off it. Everything's got fluff. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, isn't that pretty? So, maybe if I've got the tiniest weenie sexies here, the papers for them. I got them online ages ago. Come on. Oh, it's still there with me. I put it in the middle of that. It's smaller than this. It is a little bit. Have to be a calico hexie, or oh, I don't know. It's all going to happen soon. You watch. It'll happen soon. What I'm going to do, and no, I'm sure it will. Okay. I like this yellow one. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to have to try and see if I can audition something for in the middle of these, because it's just a thing that I need to find the right thing for that. So we can have a look amongst the bead soup and so forth, can't we? See if there's something in here. These things I find quite annoying actually, because they're too small to hold anything. Oh, they do, but then I get it all mucked up anyway. Now, I do like that bow, that's nice. So as you can see, there's a few bit of stuff in this now. Something for the centre. I think you go in there. There's a clip. Yeah, I did tidy. There's a mate. That's not small enough, is it? I do like the look of it because it's a vintage one, this button. It's a dear little vintage button. It wasn't so high. I could cut that off there and glue it on, couldn't I? Because I think it's too high, unless I could get it down in there, but I don't think so. Maybe I could just cut the back off it. Or find something like it. Have I got something like it? That's not vintage. Nope, not having that one. This one here's a vintage sort of one too, but it's too high as well. I think this button needs to go on here, but it doesn't matter whether I put him somewhere else, I suppose. I can put him somewhere else. He's nice, isn't he? I only got one, though. I've definitely only got one of those. Oh, the little flowers look nice too. This is ending up with a little bit more on it than what I would have... Oh, that looks good. Than what I would have put. You know? But it develops as you go along, doesn't it? Because I thought, now I'll just do a bit of stitching on this one. And that can't happen, not with me. I need to do a bit more than a bit. I do love the colour of that. That's going with... That's kind of sort of vintagey looking, isn't it? I don't know what I'm after, really. I do. I want a nice, interesting cover. Oh, I've got these pieces that I've cut out from my fabric. I thought I could put this 7 on here somewhere. So I like that. 5 and 7 are my lucky numbers, actually. Isn't that strange? Well, there you go. That's going there. And then I've got another thing. What's this one? Paris. Don't want to really cover up too much. But there's a long amount of that, so we could probably put something on there, couldn't we? Okay. I do love this fabric that I've got. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got all these nice things on. You can just cut them up and use it. Maybe I could do a stamp and move that out of the way. That went. That interesting. That went. Sorry about this. It'll all work out as we go along. Shame I can't tear that closer. I don't think I can. It might go all wrong if I try to do this because that looks like it's not straight. Is that good? I nearly got it. Look at me. It's even pulled the threads that go through there. It's even pulled them, but that doesn't matter. I cut that back and that looks awesome, doesn't it? I'm only going to have one though. I only want one square. I only want one bit. I cut that through there. And this through here. Can't believe it pulled those other threads. You got warp and you got weft, and I don't know which one goes which way. I can't figure out which one goes which way. You would have thought I'd have known by now, but I'm lost on that, I'm afraid. I can't figure that out. We'll pull these back off here. Very good. Make it hairy. Okay. Put that. Right. I don't know. That might be too big, too daunting after all that. After all that. I definitely think I want that pink one on. I don't know about this flower. I've got more up in here. I don't know if I've got a flat one that I can put in it. On this bit, maybe. This bit, this is the orangey color. No. I don't think I'm looking in the right place for this. Where's that other one? There it is. Never mind the colour of them. take that off for a while. Stop leaving it sitting there because it's too much, I think. I think it might be too much for that. Could have a heart on. Couldn't we? You could have a heart on here. That mightn't be too bad. I'll try this one. See what that looks like. Better do something. I haven't been playing around here just checking things out. I'm not really sure about these bits. I don't know. I could put some ribbon in the middle of there. Make my own flower thing. Of what colour? Because this is all I've got, these ones in here. I've taken the rest out. It has to be something to do with a burgundy sort of look and thing. About that bit. That might look alright in there. Just help me there. Come on now, don't be like that. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I don't mind that. I'm going to try that and see if I can do it. Why couldn't I? I'll have a needle for that. Something that's already got ribbon in it's a good idea because then you can just take it out and use it. You know it works. I have to bring my other scissors in here. These round the corner ones are annoying. Around the corner they're really bent up on the end, but I suppose that's what they're supposed to be like, I guess. That's how it works. Righto, so let's try this. We're going to put one of these little rose things in the middle of this, aren't we? Okay. Maybe I got too much on my mind while I've got all these things that I'm doing. I can't decide how to do it. Oh, I can decide. It takes me a minute to get the hang of what I want to do next. Definitely going to have this on here, but see, I might put that on there. No. How about there? We'll have to see. Let's put these, let's see if we can do this first. Because this is going to be really thick to come up through here. Oops, got through in the wrong place. I did. Am I in the middle? Move over a bit, Sonia. Let's move over a bit that way, Sonia. Okay, gotcha. Geez, we need some... excuse me. Need some pliers, don't we? And it doesn't matter if you do because, you know, as long as you get it through there, it's okay. Now I've got to figure out how to take it back through there. I'm only going to do a small amount because I don't need it to be really big. So I'm just going to put some little tiny stitches down this piece of ribbon and see how we go. Now that I'm doing this, I think I should have put something up there behind it first because it needs a... Well, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I undid it so I can do something first. Okay, there needs to be something underneath that bit. Right. This is taking a few minutes. I'm sorry about this. But we need to... I like that one, but it's too big. Put something underneath it, don't we? Just can't just take it down in there. There's a bit of... I'm looking. Nobody panic. If they're here. There's got to be something I can sit on there, just a tiny little background piece for it. I don't know. Is that... Not too much. Might be. Now I'll have that bit on there and see what it looks like now. I hope it works. Probably shouldn't have cut that knot off. I should have just undid it. But we have another knot. And we've got a little bit of lace. Now I've got to come back up through here again. Through the middle of there. Alright. Now go back through these bits. So hubby's having a bit of trouble today with his onion weed. So he's been off to the dirt doctor. And he's buying some condo mulch it's called. It's from a town near here where they've got a sawmill. Okay, where's my pliers? I'm going to have to actually use them this time. And it's just to put to mulch the garden so we won't have the... This looks dangerous, doesn't it? Ooh, oh, just as well it stopped. Just as well it stopped. I don't want to wreck it. Okay. Well, that's different, I must say. It's a bit different. Looks cool. I like it. I do like that. I do. That works. Very good. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Don't you think? Well, I could show it to you a bit closer. But that looks really cute. Okay, so I'll get another piece of that. I'll just cut this off pretty close because I can stitch it later. Now I need another bit of this to put on that one. Well, that looks good. I do like that. For what I'm looking for, it looks like it's going for what I'm looking for. You know, you don't know really, do you, what you want until you try it. See, if that's too big. We don't want to block out too much of the... I might take one more little row off because the other one's only got 4 on it. Righto. So, gee, this gets short quick, doesn't it? But you don't need a lot of this, and you don't want to be using a lot at a time because it ruins it if you do that. You try to sew with the least amount as you can. So I never sewed this on there. That's just going up through the middle of that, the ribbon. I just put it up through the centre of it. I wanted to see what was going to happen first, and then maybe I can just stitch it down in a minute. Okay, so I come up about maybe 1.5 inches away from this time. I don't know how far the other one was, so I can do a few little bits. You pick up as you go down to the bottom of it, end of your ribbon, and go through the back. And this one's not as hard to pull through, so that's good. And you can just give it a bit of a twist and a kick it this way and that way, see if you can get how you want it to look. I do like that. I'm pleased how that turned out. I really am. And while I'm still on there, though, I think I might do the stitch it down because I've got some thread on a bead needle here. I'm going to go up through the middle of this. Catch me ribbon first. Come up through the centre. And put a bead on. Gotta have a bead. That's what my work has, a bead. Okay, we're going to do a little white one, or what sort of colour will we have? Why is that thread over through there? That's not good. I want it to come out that way. It's got to come out over here. Pull that through. I'm just trying to make sure that the ribbon doesn't all curl up or get out of control. Just something small and dainty would be nice. About a pink one. Or mauve-ish sort of colour. I'll put that in through there. Push this back down through here. Now it won't go anywhere. I'm hoping. This is not turning around nice. Come on, just spin around a bit. Look like inside of the flower a bit more, please. Okay. This one. It works. It does. It suits it somehow, but it does. It suits it. Birds are out there having a talk. I'll have to have a drink of water before I start coughing again. I haven't been too bad though. Got some sleep last night. That was fun. Now I've got to come up through here, catch that bit of ribbon, an extra piece. This is a bit tricky. I can feel my needle bending in my hand. I'm just going to pay attention to getting it through here first, I think. I'm not there. Hang on, over that way a bit. Where am I now? Oh, goodness me, Sonia. Come on. Oh, crikey. I'm not going to be happy if I ram it through my finger, am I? Take it up under there. Has it got a knot in it? Good. Now from the top I can take it through to the back, I hope. I just need to pick up another little one of these beads. It doesn't matter if it's not exactly like the other one because they're too far apart to worry about that. Now I've got to get this to go down in here. I think what I've done, I've got something behind this flower. Okay, is it going in there? Nope. It's not moving. Yeah, it is. Look at that. You did it. Got it through. It's worked with great care. Rightio. Yeah, this is sitting up there like, but he won't be. It'll be fine. We're not going to worry about that being awkward because it's going to be fine. Now I need to put this here somewhere on the centre. I don't sort of want it to take over, you know what I mean? But then, I might look right back there. I do like this little button and the heart. It's just going to be hard to decide. I think I'll put a little hitch post thing on here because I've got a little thing like a... Well, I haven't decided what I'm going to put in the book yet, have I? I've got to work that out. I've never thought about that. I've got to have a journal in there. Let me get a drink of water. I wanted to do a little bit more on my wall hanging today, but I couldn't figure out what to do, so... And that's all right. Sometimes you've got to sit and work on something for a while before things start to come to you, you know, and I think that'll look good. So I'm going to put that on there. Right, I've got some already threaded up piece of mauve here. That'll be nice. I'll have that. I will. I might do another... Maybe one of them things, I don't know yet. Maybe I could. We'll have to see. I think I might put this on here. I could have put some iron-on stuff on it, but I haven't, so I'm just going to stitch around it, and it will look all right because I'll do I'll just go over the edge like that. Just do a straight stitch around here and make it look, I don't know, interesting. It doesn't have to be tidy. It can be a little bit frayy if it wants to be, can't it? Yeah. I'll have to go to the shops, I suppose, tomorrow. I'll think about it anyway. Because Lily and Taylor have to go and have a blood test first. I don't mind doing that, but then you can't have your breakfast and your cup of coffee and that before you go, so you've got to get up and go fairly early. Be there by 8:30 so they can take your blood. And the people I go to now are really good. The ones we used to go to before was shocking. They couldn't get the blood out of me. I'd be one bruised all over. But anyway, this bloke I go to now, he's really good. He can do it straight away. It doesn't hurt, it's really good. It's marvellous, isn't it, how some of them know what they're doing, the rest of it, or some of them don't. But we get to learn. We learn, I suppose, which one to go to. There was 3 places here in town. One was closed down because it just couldn't keep staff there, and I don't think they were very good at what they were doing either. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I guess I'm allowed to have my own opinion, I guess. Probably not supposed to say it all the time though. But anyway, that's me. You know, here's all my friends and we talk about stuff, don't we? Feel that we're allowed. We're allowed to talk about stuff. I do like this. I'm liking this a lot. I am. There we go. That's on there. It wasn't hard at all, was it? We just did some straight stitches around there. Real easy. You don't cut it with the pliers, son. You'll need the scissors. Okay. Rightio. Now, I'm going to fasten the back pieces down a bit more. Probably do a row of something down here, eh? I think I might need some more of these, though. What do you reckon? A couple more. I think this is a lot. This is a lot. Needs to be broken down with something, and I don't know what that would be at the moment. Might be too much then. You can go too far, you know. It is possible to go too far. Too far, you know. You can. Maybe I could put some little roses up along there or something. It looks like it's a vine of flowers. Maybe we could think about that while we're doing this bit over here. I do like how they turned out. I really do. Right, so let's get some more thread. And that's in the boxes, but I might take some off one of these while it's sitting here. I'm going to put these away. I do. So what did I decide? I was going to do something down here. I've got my circles there. I do like that. I could probably circle that there too, couldn't I? With the green. Been using a lot of this green. It's a good colour. It's not very thick though. It'll be right, won't it? Yeah. So I'm going to I'll use this circle here as a guide to do a stitch, let's do, I don't know, a blanket stitch around it, eh? Just for fun. Okay. Surely my husband's not going to mow that lawn again. I suppose it's his business, but I'm sure he only did it the other day. He's got to move all that stuff when it gets here this afternoon. He's got a truckload of it coming here. It's probably only a small truck, but still. He gets these jobs when it's hot, you know. He's not young anymore. He doesn't realise he was always a really good, hard working person. you know, they don't really do that sort of work these days. He did. And he thinks he's still young, and I think he knows he's not, though. He starts to get tired and that. I don't think he's too hot today. Maybe he's about 28 or something. He hasn't got that far to move it, but still. I wish he'd have got him to put up the back, but he doesn't do that. He wants it dumped on the pathway where the cement is so he can clean it all off, he said. So that's what he wants to do. It's his thingy. He doesn't tell me how to sew. Sometimes he does. Not really. Okay. Sorry about this. I have to stop to have a scratch. Be good to not be feeling sick all the time. Be nice to be feeling better. Thank you everybody for praying. Maybe I'm sure that's what's helping me get better. All you people out there looking after me, isn't it? I know I've got all this fancy stuff on the back, but there's fancy stuff on the front too. I'm going to do this one now, come back the other way. It's a way of holding it on without, excuse me, I'll start this in, without just doing plain stitching. Must be the fibres and things in here that make me start to scratch and everything of a morning. Anyway, won't be long, I'll have to have that fan on. We're going to put an air conditioner back in the window. He's got to fix the knob on it first. I said to him, would you consider that? And anyway, the other day I said to him, you still considering the air conditioner? He said, yeah. Thinking about it, he said, he'll do it for me. I'm just not pushing it because I don't want to. He's got a lot of stuff on he's got to do himself, so and get it done for me, he will. He's got to be in the right frame of mind. As it is now, he's got to clean all the ones that we got. Oh, there's only 2 others in the house. He's got to clean them before we start using them, so... Oh, come on now. Stop that fiddling about. But he's worried about his garden because of the heat and there's onion weed stuff that's growing like crazy through it. You can't... So you pull it out, he said, no, it grows back. But anyway, he's going to pull that mulch on it. That will stop it, hopefully. Calm it down a bit. Now, that looks really good, doesn't it? That shows up really well on there. I'm pleased with that. Now, what do I do about this bit here? Because I need to put another few stitches on that part, probably. I don't know, just go around it, I suppose. Just go around in there. You reckon? I'll do that, eh? I'm going to do a blanket stitch because there's all that nice fabric, but I'm not going to be covering up too much of the thing. Been watching some true stories lately too. They've been really interesting. I've got another one now that we're going to watch about a robbery over in England. It's a true story. They got, it's called gold. They got I think sure it was in England. Yeah, because it's in pounds. The gold. They got 26 million pounds of gold. They didn't go to actually rob that. But they found it there, with the place they were robbing, and it ended up with that. So I want to see what they're going to do with that now. I mean, it'll be interesting, I suppose. Watch to see what people think they can get away with. I don't know, I suppose they got caught. I imagine they did. And I got up to that bit. The other 2 ones that I watched were really quite sad, really, because of the people that what happened in the stories. But I don't mind a true story because sometimes, you know, they can be really interesting. Sometimes very sad, but you need to know what's going on in the world, I reckon. We can't hide from it. Some things I don't want to. There's some things that you don't want to know about sometimes. I'm not very interested in what other people are doing. I don't know. I think I'm one of them people that can amuse themselves. Don't need to worry about what other people are up to. Oh well, I'm here talking to you, I suppose it's, talking to yourself is a good thing. I seen that last night on something. I reckon that talking to yourself's really good for your brain. It's bring it on. Okay. Yeah, and I do a bit of that. When I'm up the street, I go out on my scooter and I say, now, slow down here, got to turn here, go this, do that. It's got all the way I'm going, concentrating out loud. And it's okay. It's fine. It says I'm perfectly fine. That looks good. I do like that. It's supposed to be good for you to talk to yourself. Sometimes, when you're probably talking to somebody not listening, they're still talking to yourself too, isn't it? I don't know what this is considered. I guess I'm talking to you and me at the same time. Anyway, okay, now, I think I like this. I really do like this. It is awesome. Really nice. Really nice. I've got a few things to finish that I'm working on. I've got a little bag that I'm still doing over there, and a little beaded one. Well, I'm doing a bit more on that. Excuse me. Now, so this is all on the back, this part, but that looks nice. You can have nice on the back too, can't you? It's a good thing. Now, we need a bit more on this, and maybe I could do a circle. Maybe I could do a circle on that in another colour. I think I might have to move my foot. I forgot about moving my foot. Otherwise my knee gets stuck. And I can't manoeuvre very good if my knee gets stuck. It's too thick, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. I'll use that one. It's not very bright though. Let's see if we can get something out of the box. It's just that these, I packed them up in there because I was trying to put it tidy up. And I filled these boxes with bits, so I didn't like that, the yellow one. Oh, this one here. And go for the orange and brown colour. I'll just see what this looks like with it. Well, the front won't be seen with it, so, and there's lots of yellow there. I might just do the orangey colour one, see what it looks like. Yep, might look okay. It will look okay, I hope. A bit of that. Now, I want to put the knot in the orange end because I want it to come out first. So I'll go down, because it's variegated, so I want this bit to be at the beginning of the circles. A bit of circle work today. I could make this about, I'm going to make this about fabric and thread. What do you reckon? A fibre art journaly thingy. To do with wool, cotton, needles, pins, all that sort of thing. Not necessarily, say sewing, but more to do with the threads and things and fabric. Not sewing, isn't it? Well, I got that caught, that wasn't good. I want to pull that undone, it's not going to be nice if you do that. I think that's what I'll turn it into. What do you reckon? I'll come back around here on this one. This is a good way to do your stitching, isn't it? Follow the pattern on the thing, on the fabric. Follow the pattern on the fabric. A lot of people are doing that flowers and things, aren't they? Sewing the flowers, and I've done that too in the past, but I think I've got a idea that you could do it but not put so much, you know. But then I can say that too until the time comes, then I'll put more. More is good sometimes, you know. Getting a bit rough here, aren't I? Sorry about this. I don't know why I'm trying to go fast, because I don't think I'm going to run out of thread. I just want to go around up around here again. I do like these guidelines. I really do. I'm going to do around that 5 too. Don't you reckon? I can do that. There's a bit of white on this, but that's okay. This is going to get lighter now as it goes around here. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do another cover like this, and I'm going to use all these bits, like, you know. I don't know if there's anything there you could sew, but you could. Yeah, we can sew all that. Just a good idea, I reckon. Here's your picture of stitching them on. Stitching it. Come on. Now this is stem stitch. Sorry I haven't told you that. I should have done, and I should be sure. Well, just keep your needle down, your thread down underneath your needle, and just go in from back here about a small amount into the last stitch and pull it through, and there's the thread coming done. And then that's done. So that's the satin stitch that I've... It's not. Is it? Yes. I don't know. Or a stem stitch. I've lost the plot this morning. It's not satin stitch at all, stem stitch. Yeah, I better go because I'm really tired, you know. I've been up since the cat insisted on getting 6:15, I think, this morning he started. He's going to try and scratch our bed head. Because the fabric, beautiful fabric one, and it's padded, and he got up there and Jeremy nearly had a turn for the worst. I wasn't pleased either with him, I can tell you now. Anyway, we've shut him out of the room. I don't know whether that's going to work, but he's not allowed in there today. He can just go and sleep somewhere. He's got another bed in another room. He can sleep on it. That is not bad. It's different, isn't it? It's just an interesting piece. You know, you got to do that. You got to come up with something different. I'm going to stitch around there after, but I won't do it today because I have to go now. I think this is looking really cool, and I hope you like it too. And I'll talk to you later. Please leave me a thumbs up, comment. I will read them. I don't know if I'll get a chance to type them out because, you know, we only got one hand, but it still takes two. You know. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.